Damn. What's up, everybody?
Damn, what's up?
Humpday Hangout.
Look, Regina almost y'all. I told y'all we always have technical issues with Regina. She almost just went straight live. She said after introduction, we going live straight. She almost hit the button.
I did.
Do the same thing every week for 3 years now, and she's still over here shutting the program down before we even start. Like,
Just never know what I'm gonna do.
as Duncan said, it's the whiskey.
It's the whiskey.
Regina's on the whiskey again.
It's that top shelf with
At the top, nah. Sonny, she's definitely not getting the top.
arm reach.
Yeah.
Arm reach, nothing above the shoulder.
Sonny does not co-sign with Derrick.
I'm not. I'm just saying how I would shop. Tito's. It's always right there, right
Oh
at
my
arm
God,
reach.
Tito's is it though. Like, don't hate on Tito's. I know you don't hate on Tito's, Sonny, but Tito's is absolutely delicious.
Yeah, it's smooth.
Tito's is delicious. I don't care what no one says. I remember when they first came out, they had we were in a Bevmo and they were having a tasting. They had all these girls, come on. They had all these girls, scantily clad women standing there with the Tito's. I was like, you going into Bevmo, I don't give a shit if it's like naked women in there. You going in there for a reason. You going in there for alcohol. I don't care who's holding it. If you giving out free samples, I'm probably going to try it. So I tried it out. I was like, yo, that's actually pretty damn good.
Yeah.
That is pretty good.
Mix it up.
Yeah, mix it up. It's definitely better than Pop Off and all that other UV. What's that? What's the other crap?
Aristocrat.
Aristocrat. I don't know what that is, Regina. I happen to not.
That's really
company, right?
Yeah. What is that, Sonny? What the hell is Aristocrat?
I don't know what Aristocrat is.
It's a really
I
cheap.
just think of like the old school Aristocrat, like animation cats.
Yeah, that's a cartoon. Ain't that those like rats or something?
I don't know.
I know it's a cartoon from the early 90s, maybe late 80s. What is Aristocrats, Regina?
It's a really cheap vodka here that they sell.
Oh, okay. All right. Like, is it in a plastic bottle?
I think it is.
Yeah,
I don't drink it.
That's when you know.
But
That's when you know. When vodka comes
when
in
you
a plastic bottle,
You're gonna wake up feeling 10 times worse than what you did drinking it.
you are. I'm getting a headache just even thinking about that.
Yeah, me
Bro,
too.
just gone.
Stomach's turning.
Oh, God. Hey, happy Hump Day, everybody. Another great Wednesday, another chill Hump Day Wednesday. Hopefully, y'all having a great week. We got my sister to my side right here, Regina Michelle. And then today's guest, we got Sonny, Las Vegas, is in the house with us. Welcome back, homie. Welcome back.
It's been a while.
It is. It's been a minute. It's been probably a year and a half, maybe 2.
Yeah, I was telling my wife before. I was telling her like, you need to hurry up and get out the door because she usually goes to work this time. I was like, I got people waiting for me. She was like, then go upstairs, and I was like, I'm going. Bye. Kisses, hugs. Text me when you get to work. But I was telling her, I was like, I've been on. I think y'all two were the first live I think I've ever come on YouTube. I think they were the first.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah,
I remember. I always go back and watch the old show. When we have guests back on that we haven't seen in a long time, and just to kind of get some touching points if there was anything I want to follow up on. But I do remember you saying that, and that you had been on YouTube before, and then you kind of jumped off, and then you came back, and you was just getting back in your groove at that particular time.
Yeah.
And here you are now. How many subscribers you got?
I think like I don't even know. Tell you the truth, I kind of tell you the truth. I don't look at that anymore. I just try to find the. It's kind of weird. YouTube is one of those things for me, is where of course, everybody wants to start something and grow from it, and numbers is one of those things on social media that you focus on in the beginning, but then after a while, you start finding different meanings, like community, and then you start finding. And this is one of the first things I told Lizette this when I first met her, in person in New York. We were talking about Yatu. And I was like, damn, yeah, back to the original thing. I remember coming in, not my first live, but I think you were in with Dante, Prisoner Prophet. And you were just like going at whoever, but speaking truth, right? So I'm here listening. Derrick was the one going off. Regina's always the nice one, trying to keep them at a middle tone, for people not to like think any other way, but really good sense of stuff and saying, you don't know community until you see it. And there's people out there, and you pretty much won't see people's true colors until time happens. And that happened to me just not too long ago, like most people know. And it was one of those wake-up calls where, like in life, you get stepped on and you just roll with it. And for me, being a Libra, I believe in horoscopes. So my fairness and balance isn't always means 50-50. Sometimes it's me taking 30 and everybody else taking 70%. That's my kind of balance, my fairness for myself. And then after a while, you're like, wait, some people don't appreciate you and you're being used. And I learned that. And I was like, you know what? I'm only going to speak once. And if I speak again, it's going to be more than just talking. So that's where I'm at right now. And there's still talking going on.
Yeah. That's good. That means you're on their mind. That means you moved on and they still stuck. They've found out that they pieces of shit that they are. Let's just call it out. We're gonna throw the cape out there, man. We're gonna clear the table off right now. They pieces of shit. They ain't got nothing better to do. They can capitalize on whatever they was trying to do. They couldn't hinder you for whatever goals that you were trying to get to because they felt like they had control at that point. And they realize now that they had absolutely no control. They still live in their same miserable life. That's why I always say don't allow these negative, stupid ass people to affect you in any way, because when y'all separate and when y'all go y'all separate way, they still going to be miserable. They still going to be living their miserable life, waking up every single day where their significant other probably hates their face. Every morning their significant other probably wakes up, look over at them like, I hate you. I hate you. I hope you eat a sandwich and all your teeth fall out today. Like that's the type of thoughts that they're probably looking at this particular person who I'm not even going to say that I don't even know them, but I hate when people feel like they have control over someone else when they truly don't. They make themselves way more important than what they really are. And they're not. They're just miserable. They're miserable inside. They're a miserable human being, and they get everything negative that they deserve. I wish negative upon no one. But sometimes you deserve it. You deserve all that negative energy that comes your way. Anything that happens to you. Rain always on your driveway. Like that type of shit. That's what you deserve. And that person is getting everything that they deserve. And they can sit in hell for all I care. Go play in traffic, as we always say.
I just say go play your traffic, and I'm thinking like Frogger. Eventually you're gonna run across the street and wham.
Yes.
Like, and the vehicles aren't for you to get hurt. It's more of like you get what you're running into. Eventually.
Exactly. You know exactly what you're getting into running out in that freeway. You know you can possibly get bapped, and that's what you ran into. You ran into a bap. You thought you was going to come out on the winning end. You stupid, miserable person. I hate your guts very much. And that's that.
Yeah.
How about that? Anyway, going on to more positive things. Let's jump into the chat real fast, Sonny. Let's hi to some folks. We're going to pull you up on the main screen. Let you introduce yourself to the people who may not know you. Let's go in. Who we got up in here?
We got Terry. What's up, Terry?
Hi, Terry. Wonderful Terry with the great energy.
Yes. And of course, we got our sis, Lisette, New England Betty Boo.
Hi, Lisette.
Awesome people right there.
Yes, she is. She's absolutely amazing.
She is. We got Lisa. What's up, Lisa?
Hi, Lisa. Good to have you on the show.
Look who we got in the building. We got
Robert.
Robert. What's up, Robert?
Robert is in the house, Mr. Wrestler himself. What's going on, Robert? That's
Robert been traveling,
yeah.
enjoying himself.
Good folks right there. Robert's good people.
What's up, Johnny Swag?
Johnny Swag. What's going on, Johnny Swag? I love that Johnny Bravo. That's dope.
Got Ella. What's up, Ella?
Hi, Ella. Ella, good to see you, Ella. Don't forget, guys and girls, my first show back on the series, Just My Opinion, revamped series that I'm going to do 2 times a month. Ella is going to be the first guest on the show. It's not a reselling show. We talk nothing about this. It's about life, politics, not much politics. More about life and relationships.
It'll be Derrick's politics.
It'll be the unwritten
type
rule.
of politics.
Yeah,
It's people
it is.
politics.
People politics.
Yeah.
Very unfiltered show. We talk about certain topics, and it's pretty unfiltered. It's a super interactive show. We want y'all to join. We actually have time where we want you to jump on and kind of respond to what we're talking about. So that's the great thing about it. Super interactive, and of course, Ella is no holds barred. If y'all don't know her, she's very no holds barred, and my type of people right there.
Mine
Right.
too.
We got Yoni. What's up, Yoni?
Yes, Yoni Adams, everybody.
Is that
Yoni.
Yoni in the Philippines? Yoni?
No,
Isn't one of your viewers from the Philippines, Yoni? Or?
we got people from everywhere.
Yeah.
you do.
We got Gil in the house. What's going on, Beaumont?
What's up, Gil? And there we go.
Duncan said, howdy,
The
y'all.
Infamous Duncan.
The infamous, yeah, he is. We're going to say infamous. He said, howdy, y'all. We need 95 hustling tips. Here you go.
95.
He was at 80 last week.
Yeah.
Wow.
He
And
want
now-
all the information, son.
Yeah, okay.
My thing this week, past 2 weeks have been give it your all. And I told myself that when I feel tired or go to the gym or I don't feel like waking up when the alarm goes off. Or if I wake up before the alarm, I'm just like, I'm up.
Yeah.
Go live, man. Go do something, Even if my wife don't want to, I'm going to go do push-ups or do squats in her house. And she's going to call me crazy and don't matter.
Right.
And I'm going to list stuff if she's not paying attention to me. It's like, give it your all. You earn what you put in, and you end up getting a lot more when you share it too.
It sounds corny, but it's absolutely true. Right? It's just the simple things that you can say to motivate yourself, and it's the truth. Give it your all, no matter what you're doing.
Right.
Give it your all.
Mine is no excuses.
No excuses.
I don't have a gym membership, but when I exercise, I just walk around my house and I walk up and down the stairs. And sometimes I stop and do some jumping jacks. Then I just keep walking for 30 minutes, just around the house. No excuses.
Movement is exercise, guys.
Yes, you don't have to have all that fancy equipment and stuff, as long as you get that heart rate up.
Yep. There's my mom right there. Hi, Mom.
What's up, Miss Ross?
Good to see you, Mom.
Miss
We got
Ross?
Melissa.
What's up, Melissa?
Just said hi, everyone. I'm driving home, so I'll be listening. Thank you, Melissa.
Drive
Be
safe.
Hustlers. What's going on, Hustlers?
What's up, hustlers?
Big supporter of everybody.
Miss Kathy's and Premiere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hustle is everywhere, man. Shout out to Miss Taffy. I saw her in here somewhere. I'm sure we get down to her.
Yes. There she is. Speaking of Miss Taffy, here she is.
There she is. Hey, Miss Taffy. Taffy in the house. She just had a premiere.
What's up, Craig? I saw Craig today, y'all. Land Sharp Picker. He was at the Goodwill Bands. It was
That's
nice
dope.
to meet you.
That is dope when you run into
Very
people.
nice.
That's what's up. How you doing, Craig? Who else we got? Duncan confirming you're on that whiskey again. We got Nita J in the house. What's going on, Nita J? Nita.
What's up, Nita?
Nita J is back in the house. We got Shar.
What's up, Shar?
How you doing, Shar? Hopefully you having a good day.
Yes, she's a hard worker.
Very hard working.
What's
Okay.
up, King Morgan?
What's popping, King Morgan?
Good to see you. Got ATL flippers.
ATO fam, Derrick and Jasmine.
Yes. Did she have the baby yet, Derrick? I'm gonna ask like every day.
Yeah. So
Because I know she do. Like
she's close. In a minute now.
oh, there we go. Lisette put the Vodka Shop Aristocrats liquor brand.
See, the Lisette be on it.
She do. I don't know what black market, black
Black market.
like internet dark web that she had to go on to find that. Because I ain't never heard that in life.
Well, now you heard of
There was something on TikTok
What on the wrist
about black owned companies, right? And it was pretty unique because when you think of jewelers, you think of mainly Caucasian type males, right?
right?
I'm sure there's women behind it that they don't show it, but it just struck me as something new. Which at the same time, I'm like, it can't be new. There has to be more like black owned jewelers out there that aren't being mentioned. You know, I just thought it was really fascinating. I was like, oh, I want to find more of things that aren't just the typical, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot out there. It
Yeah.
just doesn't get publicized as everything else. But it's a lot. There's a lot of races out there doing their thing, man. A lot of races support these minority businesses as much as you can. It's hard enough even having one, but when you do find one that you actually like, keep supporting it. Keep supporting it. If it's reason, I think I prefaced this last week. If it's reasonable, because sometimes their prices are stupid.
Yeah, too high.
And I can't support just pricing stuff ridiculously because you're a small business. I can't support that. And that's how you go out of business real fast.
That's true.
Yo,
Derrick replied,
what is going? What? We'll get down to it.
3G hustle. What's up?
The homie Julian in the house. Julian, I'm pretty sure on that picture. Every time I talk about that picture, your profile picture, I'm pretty sure you didn't have a shirt on.
Oh my gosh.
That picture looks like you have no shirt on. Chest
I think
out.
that's your collar.
Right? Chest out. Just
Taco meat out.
Taco meat, oiled up.
Cocoa butter.
You probably did a whole
Fresh
set
lather.
of push-ups. Butter, whatever you put on your chest, it was glistening. I'm pretty sure because you look like you just hitting them with that 90s R&B vibe. Look at this chest. Look what I'm about to give to you.
Oh goodness.
Duncan, hi Denise.
What's up, Denise?
Nice to see you, Denise. And let's say you're almost at 12K, which is crazy.
Who I am?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to look. Yeah.
No, that's insane, man. Congratulations on that. A lot of hard work behind that. I think when you came on here, you had 7 subscribers.
I think I had like 147. I think that's what the number was.
It was low.
Yeah, 11,800.
Yeah, man. Congratulations on that.
Congratulations, Sonny. That's awesome. Especially on YouTube, because YouTube is a mystery.
It is. It's a mystery.
Duncan has an update.
All right. DNA update. Regina's new ancestry match to King Attila, known for his heavy whiskey drinking in 453 AD. God dang.
That's a long time ago.
That is. Like, that was unfiltered, but it was probably the best whiskey because they don't have none of those artificial ingredients.
Right.
But how did they know to make the barrels back then? Like, what did they store it in?
Man, that's a great question.
They probably just cut somebody up and sewed them up in it. You
know? That probably is how it went, Sonny. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. Or tree trunks or something.
It's my dude right there.
Preserved it some kind of way.
We got Jennifer in the house. What's up, Jennifer Hayes? Jennifer.
What's up, Jennifer?
How are you? Nice to see you.
The one and only Jennifer Hayes.
Yes.
The one and only. We got Kay Denise said, Regina, you're looking beautiful as always. I love the show, y'all. Thank you so much, Kay Denise.
Thank you, sis.
We got Sherry Russell in the house. Hi, Sherry.
What is up, Sherry?
What's going on, Sherry? Nice to see you. Char said, Fundamental, just a perfect clip I need for my video. It's probably something crazy that I said. I already know how you're gonna put it together.
Yeah, she got to do it up now.
Just put whatever you said in the beginning of the video. That's it. Nothing else has to even be about Derrick.
Nope.
You're gonna get views and a lot of thumbs down.
Yes, guarantee.
You get a lot
guarantee, because people don't want to hear the truth, because the truth hurts sometimes.
That's one of the things I took away from when I was hearing you talk for the first time was the truth. The truth isn't always the complete truth when you're talking. Sometimes the truth is like honest truth, is positive. And then what I've learned recently is that some people that tell the truth are only partial to the lies that make it sound right. And I was like, man, like it makes me not want to do this at sometimes, where people act that way, where it's like, why? But then I got to realize why I'm doing it and who supports me. And that's what I focus on. And it keeps me up every day. And I used to just be so tired to want to go to sleep and say, I just want to go to sleep, and I'll sleep in tomorrow. Now it's like, I want to go to sleep, but I want to get up just as fast to do it all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's a lot of people. I've came when me and Regina started the show. I've always been, which I'm sure when we first started, when I asked her, we didn't know too much about each other, and she just knew I was a edgy creator, right? And she was very wholesome, although we all know she's a goon and thug. Like she's very wholesome. So our personalities are polar opposite at times, most of the time, but it works very well because we mesh, we bounce off each other. And I have always been an advocate of self-responsibility. I stand by whatever I say at any given time, and I would never there's never been a video you see me come out and apologize for something that I said, because I won't. I live by my truth. I live by my truth, and kind of self-responsibility is kind of the crucial step with your own self-growth. Like when you can take responsibility for anything that you do or say, that's growth right there.
It is.
It's human growth. So we got to embrace our responsibility with courage, determination, whatever we're doing. And with doing all that, we can shape whatever future or whatever we're planning, we can shape it as long as we take responsibility for it. And that's what we stand by.
Right.
And I don't give a shit how anybody feel about it. Hurt people. That's right. What is going on, V? V's life is it now?
V.
Nice to see you. We got Callie, the bro right there.
What's up, Luis?
Remember, everybody, July, we are meeting up in LA. We're going to link up in July. That is July hold on, I'm looking at my calendar again. July the 14th and 15th. We're going to link up in LA. We're going to hang out on the 14th, which is a Friday, go have dinner and some drinks and chill and have a good time. And then Saturday, we're going to be up bright and early. We're going to hit as many garage sales, estate sales as we humanly possibly can. And we're going to come out with profits. That's all we're going to do. It's going to be a great day of hanging out and with a lot of dope people. So if you're in the area, you want to come out and hang out, you're going to hear more about it. Come do it. Come chill. Feel me?
And if you can't make it, tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Right.
Well, somebody want to hang out and go out there and get those good deals. There you go. Reseller Cartel Facebook page. We're going to talk about Reseller Cartel and how that all came about and how that's actually going. All right.
Will do.
First time knowing a brother and sister reseller on YouTube. Johnny Swag. Let's see. Who do we miss? Did we miss anybody?
Patty. What's up, Patty?
Hi, Patty. Nice to see you, Patty.
And then we have Keith. What's up, Keith?
Where's Keith at? There he is. Keith. What's going on, Keith? Nice to see you, homie. I'm sure we're missing a lot of good comments, but we'll get down to it. We got JJ Coin Hunt in the house.
What's up, JJ?
We got TJ Love Lady. TJ Love Lady coming to the stage. TJ Love Lady.
I wish I lived closer to. I wouldn't want to move, but I'd love if TJ moved over here.
Right.
I think he could do anything, anywhere. But I would love to just create like movies with him.
Yeah.
Him and his sister
Wouldn't
April.
that be fun?
It would be fun. Like it would just be like reselling, like just funny crap, you know. But
TJ,
like with his style, he's really good at what he does.
TJ, July, August. I'm going to be out in Tennessee in August. So we got to link up, man. Stop playing games. We got to link up. I will find where you live and I will show up in front of your house.
Mm, mm, mm.
No threats, just promises.
Yeah, just promises. I'm there, man. I'm just going to show up in your yard eating corn.
Gosh.
Just
Corn.
raw corn.
Yeah,
with
just
the husk.
Sonny, just raw corn. Lip bleeding and everything.
It still has the whole stem on there with roots and soil.
Unclean corn. Derrick said, no, not yet. Supposed to be due tomorrow. Y'all say a prayer for your boy. It's about to be some long nights in the Douglas house. Yes, sir. Well deserved, man. Well deserved.
It's gonna be a joy.
It's a blessing. You guys are a blessing to us. That baby's gonna be a blessing to the house. I can't wait to hear it. Cannot
What's
wait
up,
to
my
hear it.
journey?
What is up, my journey? Hi.
Got Cheryl, Baja Jim.
Hi, Cheryl. We're gonna scroll down really fast. Let's see.
Joe, what's up, Joe?
Big Joe. Joe, I was watching one of your videos today. Yeah, go on your Instagram where you went in and picked up some items. Joe always finding those unique items. So good to see you, Joe. I think we all caught up. Let's pull Sonny up on the screen. Sonny, let everybody know who you are, what you do, and where they can find you, homie.
Well, I am studying in Las Vegas. I've been reselling for I think 6-7 years. I was doing it for 6 years. 4 years part-time, and August I believe is my 2 years of full-time. I've grown in the company more than what people realize that you could grow in a community. And I'm finding my way still. I'm 42 years old, and man, I'm loving life with the people that are not only supporting me, but that I'm finding along the way and learning from. And I guess you learn as you grow, and I don't see limit myself in how big I can grow. Just how much can you do with the time that you have is what I'm thinking about. So yeah.
Awesome.
There you go. Pull that back up. So Sonny's been around for a while. Sonny, we've seen Sonny grow his following, and it kind of just it didn't happen overnight. It was a process, but then when it blew up, it blew up. And what I can say about Sonny is Sonny has done it with truth. He's done it being himself. He's not putting on a show. He's not out here fronting. You're not out here doing this tap dance and everything just to get likes and have people to follow. He's actually being his true, genuine self.
I can't even dance. I can't dance to anything.
Yeah, we don't want to see that. Actually, I may want to see that, Sonny. If we come down to Vegas and y'all there, man, we're gonna go out. I want to see that. I want to see all that. I promise, no videos. No videos at all. That's just for us to see. Shout out to Gino's Finds. Thank you for joining us.
Gino.
If you're just jumping up in here, we're here with Sonny Las Vegas. All of Sonny's information is below. Make sure you give him a follow. Let's jump into Reseller Cartel. What exactly is that? Tell it to everybody about it.
Reseller Cartel is it started out as just a name, Mikey Bags of Money, who I'm very close with, really good friends with. And then him and I have been friends for over a year now. And he brought it up at a swap meet up over here in Vegas. And he mentioned it because Kevin Commonwealth Picker were talking about us in the Trash to Cash live podcasts that they have with American Arbitrage and NC Picker. So it's pretty cool that people like that, bigger people, are mentioning you, you know, even like little mentions shows you that they're seeing. So Mikey was saying something in the video about like, yeah, the Reseller Cartel here in Vegas, and mentioned them. And that was it. It was very subtle. It wasn't supposed to be anything other than he just mentioned it, that somebody else mentioned us. And I liked the way it sounded. And one thing that I thought was, on YouTube, are the women on my end gonna like it? And my demographic are mature older women. And I thought if they like it, then I got something. For women to like it compared to men, it wouldn't matter about the men to me, to be honest. But the women to like it is going to be carried on a lot further and is going to be mentioned a lot more. So immediately, surprisingly, within 30 minutes of mentioning it on a video, I was getting comments. I like the name. That's a cool name. And then soon enough, we started talking about, Mikey and I were talking about what is the reseller cartel. And although we started it, I've always said it's not just me and him. It's a community that reflects people we like and we grow into, as well as people that look at us and say, hey, we like them. We want to be a part of that. So I'm trying to do more of just it being an online community. We already had an event, the Reseller Cartel Meetup, our first ever event. And for just two guys that have, I'm going to say 3 or 4 other YouTubers that probably have 100,000, if you add them up all together, have events the same day that we had our event. And we still had 30 people show up of our own. That's a huge thing for us. It may not seem like a lot, 30, but we already knew before even that event, we want to do something more. And every time you do more, you want to bring a little bit more to the table. You want to make it a little bit more exciting, a little bit more fun. But now I'm looking at it as, what do we do in the community physically to help out rather than just, hey, I'm a reseller, I'm selling stuff and you feel my vibes and you like me for who I am. But what more can I do with who I am for those that are here locally? And I'm trying to get people to aspire like you and Regina do, and have been doing it in your Humpday lives. And other than that, not just on Wednesdays, but trying to encourage people to do more than just say, hey, I'm right here and this is my only spot, online. Go do something physically for the community. Even if it's small, you don't even have to. There's so much good things that I do that I don't share because I don't want everything being just for camera. I just want those little things, like those little keepsakes for myself to
Yeah.
just for me to be happy with, and not just a pat on the back to say, you know what, I did something good today. It's not even about that. It's much simpler and just more satisfying just to know that I could offer now, when just not too long ago I couldn't even. I wanted to reach out and ask people for help. Now I don't even have to worry about that for the most part, as long as I don't stop doing what I'm doing.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, it's a process, man. I like it. I like what you're doing. I like, and we mention it all the time on the show. Is the reselling category? I call it a category. It's not a community. The reselling category is large. It's actually pretty big, right? And within that category are communities that people have created, and there's plenty of room for people to have their own community. There's plenty of people in our community that don't know Sonny. There's plenty of people in Sonny's community that don't know us, and that's okay, right? Create your own comfort level, your comfort, your environment, and people flock to your environment, and that's okay. That's life. That is life. Everyone has their own pockets on where they feel comfortable, and that's okay. You should feel comfortable in whatever that you do. Anything that you want to do, you should feel comfortable doing it. So it's fine to go find a community that you fit in, that you feel comfortable in, and that's what you've done. You created a community. Shout out to Connie C in the house. Connie.
What's
Very
up?
nice to see you. That is Regina's bestie right there.
Yes. And shout out to Callie for becoming a new member. Thank you so much.
We see you, Callie. If y'all want to become part of Regina's crew, Shine Bright Bitches crew, go on down there and click on the membership. Become part of the crew. We got Angry Otter Comics in the house. What's going on?
What's up, Michael?
We got the homie Thrifty Lobster in the house.
What's up, Thrifty Lobster?
Guys, if y'all not watching Thrifty Lobster, watch Thrifty Lobster. Thrifty Lobster is going through some stuff right now, and real life shit. Thrifty, I see you, man. Like, I may not comment, but I see you. I watch your videos. You're definitely someone I always try to cut on because you're motivating. He's going through some heavy stuff in life right now, and he's going through it with a smile on his face, and he's making videos about it. And it can truly help someone out there to see the positivity that he remains with as he's going through this serious life situation. So big ups to you, man. I appreciate you. I love you for that. and keep your head up, keep working through it. And I already know you definitely gonna come out on the end of it winning. So keep up the hard work on that, man.
Yes. Thank you, Sonny. It's Sonny, new member.
Look at Sonny.
I was gonna do it a week ago, and I'm glad I didn't, because it was just one of those things. Like, when you want to join somebody, you wanted to be seen in a way. At least for me,
No, for
and
Yeah.
I
real.
was like,
Yeah,
nah. I gotta wait till I go live or I'm on here. So
yeah,
for
for real. You should, especially someone like someone that I admire and like. I definitely want it to be seen. I want them to know that I'm here to
Yeah.
support them. Diana Beatty said, "Hello, everyone. Derrick, I watched one of your Just My Opinion videos, the party wig, 1,000 subs. She had me dying. Yeah, that was the brand new. I was acting brand new that day.
Diane. Hey, Diane.
I was acting brand new that day. We got 365 Vintage Hunter. He said, hello, Primo and Primus.
What is up?
Thank you for joining. Sonny, what is your looking at your whole reselling adventure? Just not reselling, strictly off of reselling. It's talking about life. Well, what's your whole purpose of posting videos and doing what you do? Like, what's your goal in that? Because there has to be an end goal. Like, what are you trying to accomplish doing what you do?
Well, it's a good question, because it started out just being that I wanted to be a YouTuber. And what got me to be a YouTuber was I was out in Hawaii, and this was back like in 2013. My little brother out in Texas said, "Hey, I wanna see Hawaii." And I said, "I'm kind of broke. I just got out the military, can't get no job. Like, let me save some money and I'll fly you out here." He said, "No, no, no, I don't want to fly out there." And I was like, "I don't think they have boat rides to Hawaii." And he was like, "No, I don't want to go on a boat either. I just want to see it." And I said, "Well, how do you mean? Like, how can I show you?" And I think this was like before FaceTime. So he was like, "YouTube, like, can you do one of like those YouTube videos?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think I could afford that." So I ended up getting some back pay from the military for disability, and sure enough, man, I ended up buying a GoPro with it and started doing it that way, just snorkeling, sharing some whole new turtles, and it was started with my brother, and then that was 2013, I think 2013, and then we moved here 2015 after getting a degree in digital media, and that's when I was struggling again to find a job. So my wife came home and told me about thrifting and reselling, and I had no idea what thrifting was, had no idea what reselling was. And about 10 minutes later, we ended up in a Goodwill finding an item for 69 cents. 2 days later, or less than 2 days, I sold it for $19 to $20. With that profit, I ended up buying some trinkets, and I think I made over 2 grand off of the trinkets, off of just that 19-21 bucks. And it just started from there. My wife introduced me to it, and although she introduced me to it, she doesn't like me doing it because I'm pretty bad at being organized, but I'm getting better. But now, when it started that way of struggling financially, which is why I started reselling. If I wasn't struggling, I would have probably never looked at it. So when I started reselling and seeing how good I could do, I was like, I could do good at YouTube too. I could do two good things. So that started, and then later on, I said, you know what? I just want to make videos, and I want to get 1,000 subs, like we all do. That start, majority of us. And before I knew it, years later, where I am now, I started seeing that for me, the meaning of me sharing my content is to get people out of the mindset of where they're at. It is an escape, and I get comments like this all the time, emails, text messages on Facebook, on Instagram, and all this stuff. And although I'm a small YouTuber, I'm not big at all. I get a lot of feedback that really opens my eyes to how good this is for those of us sharing content and are willing to do it. Doesn't mean everybody has to do it, but people are enjoying what I'm doing because now they're not focusing on their disabilities or their struggles at home. They're just focusing on me, and they let go. They're not even focusing. They just let go, as we do when we're out shopping or something, or doing what we're doing with the friends, because some people can't even get out of their house. So I'm like living a life for them, with them as well, because now I have an understanding of how people aren't just watching because they want to. It's some people don't have another choice, and they're trying to find somebody with a good mindset, somebody that's not trying to bring them down. And that's been another thing I've learned along the way. It's when you bring up negativity, is try to bring in things where you end it with the positive and not leave people hanging in the mindset of just feeling down and miserable and mad and upset. So I've learned a lot from it, not just reselling, but just how to be a better person for my wife, for other people, for people watching, kids too.
Right. How long you been married, son?
Just we just made 12 years when we went to New York, May first week of May when we got to meet Lizette, New England
Go
Betty
ahead.
Boot Company.
Congratulations on that.
Congratulations.
Yeah, 12 years.
12 years are solid. I'm 1 year ahead of you. And then Regina, you've been married for how long?
23, 24. I don't know no more.
Yeah, she's been
Yeah,
married
she don't
longer than
even
we've been
age.
alive, Sonny.
Shut up.
Shout out to Thrifty Pia. Thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate you, Pia.
What's up, Pia?
Pia, we need to get you back on the show. Lisette, can we link up with Pia? Don't say you can't, Pia.
Do it.
Stop playing. Just do it.
Do it.
Ain't nothing to it but to do
Pia
it.
gotta update us. Her
Yes,
son is getting so big now.
we had Pia on. She was in our first 20 or something like that. People that we've had on. I was looking back at that. It's been a long time, way long for Pia. We got to get you back on the show. So Sonny's been married for 12 years. Sonny, anyone getting married? What your best friend comes to you right now? It's like, Sonny, I think I found the one. I want to get married. Give me 3 warning labels that you're gonna apply to him.
Warning labels?
Yeah, I need warning labels because we all have things that we've learned from our own personal marriage that we like to warn people about. Not saying it's a good or bad thing, but these are the three things that you have to do for you to in your own personal relationship that you have to do for it to work. It may not apply to everybody, but give me 3 things that you have to do in your own personal relationship for it to maintain.
I this is goes to me and my wife, and she taught me this. Goals. You have to have goals. Although in the military, I was a sergeant, promotable in Hawaii, and there you get paid a little bit more than in the States, the mainland. So I was probably making 3,400 every 2 weeks, and that money 3,400 could last 2 weeks. I could make it last 2 weeks. For other people, they could make it last longer. So I had no like money structures of like savings or anything. So when I ended up meeting my wife, she ended up saying pull over, and I thought I was gonna get lucky. That's how it was gonna happen, right? I thought I was gonna get lucky,
He's like,
and I reach in to kiss, and she just pushes my head away as they do little kids, you know. And she was like, "Look, I have goals," and I'm just like, "Okay, like we all have goals." And she taught me a big difference of what goals are. For me, a goal was just waking up, physical fitness, doing my job, which wasn't hard at all. I was one of the top people in my company, had so much certificates and accolades of everything, right? It was effortless almost for me.
right.
But she ended up saying, I'm going to be a nurse. I'm going to get a degree. This is what I'm working on, and nobody's going to stop me. And it's pretty much like, if you're for me, if you want to be with me, you're going to have to follow up with me and be a part of this and support me without saying that, right? So I shrunk so small in that seat. I had no idea what real goals were. And she taught me that along the way. So first one's going to be goals. Not only your goals, but the other person's goals. And you have to support one another without saying you promised, or you just got to trust that they're there for you. And if they're not, as long as you know you gave it your all without thinking any judgment into it. You really have to have somebody that doesn't look at you and blame you for every little wrong. You got to try, and that's pretty simple to do. As long it takes years. Like I married 12 years, I'm still figuring stuff out about myself, but only because I'm learning it through her and my dad. Relationships that didn't work well in the past, but I'm looking at it now. It's like, why am I complaining about things that I can control for myself? If people don't like me for who I am, maybe I should look at what I'm not doing right and see if it's true and change it, and then stick to what I know I'm doing right and just improve on it. And then I think the third thing is going to be is just, if you're going to say something, follow through. Like, it's not to say you're going to do something negative or something bad with somebody. Like, I'm going to punch you in the face, like I'm not saying follow through with that. What I'm saying is follow through with what you say you're going to do for yourself and the other person. because people hold you to that. And when you start slacking on yourself,
Right.
then you're telling the other person it's okay for them to slack too. And then now you're both slackers. You don't need slackers in your life. You need people that are lifting each other up,
Mhm.
and they're that are just going to be each other's rock, you know.
I
I
like that.
definitely agree.
Regina, you give me one thing. Give me one thing that you've learned over your 76 years of marriage that you can apply to your success.
Hmm. Sometimes you just have to grit your teeth and bear it.
Hey, what do they call that, Regina? Pick and choose your battles.
Yeah, you just sometimes you don't even have to get the last word. Just
Nope.
Yeah, you don't have to give the last word. You
hmm
know,
Because
like
there's gonna be
if you
another
have an argument,
opportunity.
why keep adding to it? It doesn't matter who the last word is, you know.
Nope.
It doesn't matter, because what I've learned with my wife is that when we argue, and it's like just stupid stuff, you know, like where
right,
do you want to eat? It doesn't matter where I want to eat after all these years. Guys, get over it. Just let them pick. Just say wherever you want to go. I'll figure something out on the menu. And if it's to go, you could get yours last. I'll get mine first. It'll get cold. You get yours last, so it's fresh. By the time we get home, it's still hot. While mine's just soaking in oil that's turned white now. You know, like it's all about them first. You know,
And know that that's still not going to be enough. That's all I'm saying. Know
it's
that you
not.
can think you've done everything right. You put this other person first. It can go vice versa too. Women with the men, like it can go vice versa. Just know that's still not going to be enough, and just move on to your next day. It's okay.
Hey, just see leftovers, man. Just
Yeah,
lick the spoon or fork, you know, and just smile. And even when you smile, they're like, "I don't want you to smile." It's like it don't matter, you know. Like I'll eat the leftovers. I'll be happy with it. Don't be mad that I'm happy with leftovers.
that's all
yeah.
right.
But I,
Sonny,
to be honest, I think communication is just the power in the relationship. Even sometimes if the communication is uncomfortable, sometimes you have to talk about things that are hard. It's tough.
I
So
think that's the you man. You hit the key on that. I think that's you. You can look at anyone in the chat across the board. Anyone in the chat, you cannot tell me that y'all have. If your relationship is going really great and it's been going great for a while, the key to that is communication. That's so hard having those tough conversations.
yeah,
The last year have challenged me tremendously with communication about things. And I think as men, we're very self-centered in a sense that we got the macho-ness to us, where we feel like we have to do certain things. It's mandatory that we do it, but sometimes you got to take a step back and be like, look, this is a partnership. This is a team. I need help.
hmm
I need help. Like you
Mm,
can't you can't put all the onus on yourself sometimes.
yeah.
That's what we were raised as men do everything. We
yeah,
provide everything. 100%. Sit down, relax. It's not like that nowadays. Maybe back in the day, it's not like that nowadays. You can't.
No.
You will struggle mightily, and that struggle will put strain on your relationship on a level that you've never seen it before. Financial struggles will kill your relationship very fast,
right.
especially when you're not communicating about it.
hmm
Effective communication. That is it. Say Robert said life in the hills and valleys, communication will make y'all strangers in the low spots. You are not lying. You are not lying. Angry Otter said women will be mad mad about your food because you're recalling something stupid you did 2 years ago earlier. They want you to make a damn decision. You remember 3 years ago when you did this? No, I don't. I don't. But I'm sure it was bad. What do you want? What do you want me to do? It's not about what you want me to do. It's about you doing it. Oh, you got it.
Right.
You got it.
Lisette says, I've been married for 27 years together, 32 years. Definitely pick and choose battles. Communication is a must.
And happy early birthday to you, Lisette. Her birthday is on
Yeah.
Friday. She says she's turning 52. Is that what she said?
She's 53,
50,
53 young.
53 years
Yeah,
old. Man.
she's young.
Definitely
Yeah,
don't look
she was
like
about
it.
to throw some hands out in New York too
Was she? Was she?
yeah,
Sonny,
I
tell
would
us
believe
about
it
it.
with the
too.
guy.
Tell us about it, Sonny. What happened?
It's not her fault. So she drove all the way, I believe, from Massachusetts to see me and my wife, like over 2.5 hours. My wife was like, she's crazy. And I was like, she's
That's
crazy awesome.
yeah.
And
That's
the
what I
more
said.
immediately she loved Lizette. We went out to have breakfast, and then Lizette was trying to drop us off at places and say, hey, go have your fun. I'll wait here. And I'm like, you crazy, Lizette. Like, we don't play that way. We don't roll that way. Ain't nobody gonna drive to see us and then wait for us. Like, we don't play that. And I'm gonna say this to everybody else. Don't do that to other people. Don't do that to yourself either. Don't, like, very kind, Lizette. Very, very kind. But I would never do that. She's just undeserving of that. She deserves much more. And we're gonna go up to a parking spot, and she sees finally an opening. We're going to Goodwill. We're gonna go thrift. So she goes past the spot to parallel park in there, right? This car that's way far back, and I'm usually try to keep as real as possible. And they were far back. I'm looking in rear view, like just watching for blind sides or anything. This car just from this small, right, in the rear, just whoom. And I'm like, oh, they're flying to get up towards us. So Lizette doesn't even hesitately brake. She just like presses the gas, like I'm going in there. The car goes up and goes around. They didn't squeal the tires or anything. And he's just eyeballing her. And Lizette's hair, it has a lot more volume than one mine does. So it's like this, right? So I don't think he sees me in the tinted windows. He doesn't see my wife, which she's very small. He probably wouldn't be intimidated by her anyways. But Lizette's like, hey, just keep going on, sir. It's all right. And he's like, you shouldn't have done that. And she's like, what, park? So she's not being rude. She already found parking. I'm looking in the side mirror, and there's parking in back of us that's still like a SUV, like a minivan plus half a vehicle of space.
Yeah.
But he's focused on like she reversing in. He gunned it to try to block her. And she leans a little forward, I guess, to look back, maybe look in the back seat of his car or something. And then he sees me, and I'm just like, hey, what's up? So he stays there. Now he's parked in the road. He's mad at her for him being wrong, and I guess in his view, right, a point of view.
Yep.
But he's wrong. He was an asshole. Like, this guy goes next to him. We get out of the vehicle, and he stays in the road, and now roads are going around him. Now they're having to go in the opposite lane to go around him. And there's all this space. So I'm there trying to figure out like the parking meter to pay for the parking thing. And my wife's like, no, you do it this way. And she's arguing with me. Now we're going to about to throw hands. And I'm like, no, we got to let Lizette and this dude throw hands, right? So the guy comes around, and Lizette's now like kind of blocking me. Still didn't see me. And he comes around, then he sees like, oh, he's not a girl. He's just a dude with long hair. And I just nod my head. And he's just like, oh, yeah, what? Just watch out. And Lizette was like, yeah, have a good day, sir. Bye. Have a good day. And he didn't do shit. It was just like, why, man? Like, it's a woman. And even if it was a guy, like, why? Like, you revved up towards us. It was pointless. It was a waste of time. But I was like, Lizette's for real going to throw some hands. And I'm definitely going to get some punches and some kicks. I haven't done a roundhouse in a while. I used to be a kickboxing instructor. It's kind of, itching. Like,
is your leg tingling a little bit?
Yeah. He's ready.
Thunder, lightning.
Oh my God, Jack Johnson.
She can handle herself.
I believe she could.
I'm
going to be holding him back to protect him, not protect her.
You don't like this.
But I'm just like, Lizette for real is going to throw some hands over here.
All that for nothing.
It was for nothing.
All that for nothing.
And it goes back to what you just said, having that macho-ness of like having to make her back down and be like, yeah, you're right. You're still in the way. You still you didn't block her. She could reverse. We weren't even gonna leave right away, like he's in, and nothing against delivery people, but it was like, you're delivering something, drop off your stuff and move on with your day, get out of here.
You're still gonna have to find a parking spot after all this is said and done. You're still gonna have to find a parking spot.
Yeah.
So just go find your parking spot, deliver your thing. Stop. There's a couple comments. Thrifty Pierce said there be no relationship if there's no communication. 365 Vintage Hunter said most of the women in here will agree with me when I say you need to be best friends first, because when you are 80, that's what you've been. That's what you will be even more than best friends. Very, very, very true.
Yeah.
Very true. Callie said Prima was getting ready to throw hands. Angry Otter said married 16 years, leave jealousy and Competitiveness at the door, no place in a relationship. It
That's
really
true.
isn't. Thrifty Pierce said that's how we drive him. Y'all be driving aggressive. Callie said compromising is always important in any marriage and a long-term relationship. It is. You're gonna have to compromise. You're gonna have to give up something.
Right.
You have to
At
give
Sure.
least
up.
for a moment. At least for a moment when it
Yeah.
dies down, and then you jump at your opportunity, to win at that moment. So
Yeah. Once again, pick and
yeah,
choose, man. You
pick and
know
choose. Yeah,
that dodge
What's
and
up,
weave
man?
game is serious.
little battles, little battles.
What is up, Fonzie? Yesterday,
What's up, Lynn?
nice to see you, Lynn. He was just mad because a woman got a like it was his, that's my whole thing. It's a parking spot. It wasn't
It's
his. No
public,
one owns
open
it.
parking spot.
Public open parking spot, and I'm sure he probably wouldn't even be able to fit in there anyway. Robert
Right.
said, I never get people jumping out." Yeah, I don't think so, Robert.
No.
You get out the car and you 7'6",
Man, he's big.
7'6", 365 pounds. You know, most
Coming
people
right
won't.
down on your head, too.
Yeah.
You having a
365.
brain concussion.
What's your karate chop? 365 Vintage Hunter said most people who live in New York are cool because if you live in New York, you don't own a car. Own a car. Parking is $3,500 a month. That's the same thing in San Francisco. And then in San Francisco, you don't even want to own a car because it's going to get broken into. So just leave your vehicles at home when you live in San Francisco. I used to be a cab driver. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She drives like one too.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Last question before we give it a jump off of here. Everybody, if you're just jumping up in here, we hanging out with Sonny Las Vegas. All of his information is below. Make sure you give him a follow. Follow his drive, his community that he created. It's very entertaining. You won't be disappointed. Question for you, and this is for the chat. Y'all always know I like to always have a question in there for us in the chat. Although the chat always be involved in our show. The question is, if you have to pick one item to get rid of from your life forever, and these are your three choices, would you choose your phone, your car, or your bed? If you have to pick up one thing to get rid of in your life forever, you had to choose. Would it be your phone, your car, or your bed?
My bed.
Your bed. And why do you choose bed?
Because I only get, it's a king size bed, and I only get so much space anyways with my wife and my dog. So it's like I just sleep on the floor.
Easy enough. Your bed.
Yeah, I've slept in pretty rough spots. So
You give up your bed too, Regina?
Yeah. I used to sleep on the floor anyway because my back. Just to sleep on the floor.
Neck and my back. I would honestly, I would give up my phone, man. I would give up my phone. Like I'm almost over it anyway at this point.
Yeah.
I'm almost over it. Everything's too easily accessible, and you rile yourself up for no damn reason at times, and it's all right there on your phone. That's where my head is at. Let's see what they say in the chat. Robert said bed. Dana said bed. Fonzie yesterday said bed. 365 said phone. Sherry said her phone. Robert said, you know what, VW ain't going nowhere, so he's not giving up his car. He said he can sleep. Duncan said his sports car. I thought you were gonna say microwaves, but that wasn't an option, Duncan.
Yeah.
V's life said my car because I don't drive. That easy enough, V. Lisette said bed for me. Hustler says bed, don't sleep anyway. Keith said bed, I can sleep anywhere. Duncan said time for the rest of those 84 tips. God damn it, Duncan. Lisette said I live in my car with my phone. Okay. So bed is gone. Lisa said wowzer, stay safe. Doc Diggle said, what's up, family? What's going on, big homie?
What's up, Doc?
oh, Doc Diggle.
Doc Diggle in the house. 50 PS said, I give it'd be my bed. I can't even get to sleep at night anyway. Callie said,
yeah.
yeah, bed. A lot of beds. Louis said bed. Duncan said, I need a new microwave. One blew up. Duncan,
Oh,
just talk to one of the wives that you have, man. I'm sure she'll take care of it for you. I'm sure she will. 365 said, I give up my phone because today, after there was a full blackout on the internet and Verizon, it's a reality check. I got my truck, went to my friend's house, and that was the best. That real communication.
mm-hmm.
That real communication. We're going to
Yeah,
talk
that
about that on
face to
that.
face. Yeah.
Yeah, that face to face is gone, man. We're gonna talk about that on the show on my just my opinion show on Sunday. Is talking about has the internet ruined relationships, and we're gonna talk about it real filtered, and we're gonna get deep into it. Lisa said car today, probably change tomorrow.
Right.
Damn, Duncan. Duncan said he has 30 king size beds. Can't let them go. This man live in a castle.
Yes, he does.
Damn it,
I'll just
Duncan.
make like a bouncy house room with all those beds. Put them on the wall, on the floors, put them at an angle. See,
Damn.
the wrestling moves.
365 said 36 towns were blacked out in the area.
Where are you, 365?
Yeah, that's the thing. The phone, like, have you had a black? Have you had a ever? Have you recently had a blackout on your phone, like where you can use your internet or anything at all?
I did like a month ago, and it was probably like a 6 hour thing. I couldn't. It wasn't good for anything. Not even 911. I was just curious. I pressed 911, the emergency call, and it wouldn't even do that.
Mine act crazy when they did the 5G.
When they installed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would. I say that now, but it's. I really think that the phone. We lost communication. No one communicates anymore. Text is not communication. Texting somebody is not communicating. When you leave something for someone to interpret how they want to interpret, that's not communicating.
I don't think people have mastered communication well anyway. And it's just,
And then the text.
worse now.
The text is a massive cause of people breaking up too. Because if I'm angry, I'm going to read that text as an angry text, right? If we're arguing and you send me a text and it could be nice, it could be you waving a white flag, I'm going to see it as a like you're threat, like a threat. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to see it as you just saying I'm done with it. I'm enough, right? And that's just how I'm reading into it. That text is a killer. So I'm on the border of South Dakota and Minnesota. We had 2 towers down. I just got it in my area. Now, damn.
Gosh.
Just got it back about an hour ago. Damn. Sonny, how long you been in Vegas for how long now?
Since 2015.
2015. And why Vegas?
My wife decided it. We weren't even supposed to stay here. She was focused on Seattle, I think. And then after a few years here, she was like, "We're gonna look for a house. The rent is getting expensive. It's pretty much mortgage, and we're here." And I'm glad. I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad we didn't move because the people I've met and still talk to this day, from working like at a kickboxing instructor, the post office, working at the Wynn Casino for 4 years, like I've grown so much being able to finally be in a place long enough, other than in the military where I was in for a year and had to move there. I went to Hawaii. That was one of the longest places I was stationed at. But at the same time, being stationed there is not the same thing of being sent out for training. I was, like I was saying earlier, I was like one of the most elite guys, and which should have never happened. I was in a training room and headquarters, but then I was also a platoon squad leader in a regular platoon. You're never supposed to be in 2. You're either at 1 and that's it. But when you're a go-getter, people are like, no, you can do more. And what are you going to do when they have more rank than you? You're just going to do what they tell you to do. And after a while, I didn't like that control for me where I couldn't just be my own man and decide my own things of how I wanted to train people. And people started looking like, why are you doing that? You're supposed to do it this way. It's like, well, my way's better. No, but I don't care. You need to work harder. You need to struggle. I need to see you, just break down and to just say how you couldn't do it. I didn't like that about the military the last 2 years when I was in. It became very negative toxic, and I said I need to get out, and that's what got me to get to just leave. And it was so easy. It was super easy, but when negativity gets in your life, it could really hold you down. It could almost break you mentally.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So yeah, I ended up moving to Vegas and just started figuring stuff out, and I'm happy to be here. In Hawaii, although I was there from 2006 to 2011 before I got out, I was everywhere, all over the states, training, putting people in school, doing a lot of good for them. But then I started to realize I'm not getting anything out of it. I'm kind of plateaued to where I can't do. I'm so good at helping people, I don't have any time for me to help myself. So
Right. Sometimes we forget that, right?
yeah.
We're so focused on helping everybody else that we're struggling ourselves. We don't even realize it.
Yeah.
Rents are crazy in Sydney, $750 to $1,000 a week for an apartment.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good here in Vegas.
Mm.
For an apartment. Ours was if we were to sign up again for our apartment, I think it would have been like $1,950 for a
month?
studio. Not a studio, townhouse.
Yeah.
$1,950. Yeah.
That's
My
saying
mortgage.
a week though. He's saying $1,000 a week.
Oh yeah, that is actually pretty expensive. Damn,
Yeah.
they charge you a week? Do y'all get paid a week?
I'm saying, damn, that's heavy right there. Guys and girls, we're at that point. You know, we respect everybody's time. We're at that hour mark, hour 6 minutes. We've been chilling with the homie Sonny Las Vegas, friend of the show. Haven't had him on in a couple years. All of Sonny's information is below. Please make sure you go support my man. Show him some love. Anyone we bring on the show, we want you to go out and support. At least give it a shot. You know, go to the channel, see if you like it. If you don't, then bounce back out. Then that's fine. Look at 365 business.
Can't leave now.
Thank you so
Can't
much.
leave now.
Cold drinks on me. Love all of you. Thank you so much. We
Appreciate that.
365. What is your name?
Mary.
Is it Mary? Hi, Mary.
My people's right there.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you for jumping over here, Mary. We appreciate you. Oh yeah, we forgot the tips. Sonny, give us three reselling tips.
Reselling tips: stay organized. List what you buy within the first day or the second day, and then I'm going to say the third is, and when you invest in something, you're investing in yourself. So don't look at it as you're spending $5. Look at what the worth is to what you're getting back out of it. Even if it's $5 in profit, if you're happy with it, all that matters is what you're happy with, as long as you're getting profits, not what other people sell, how much more they're making, how much bigger numbers they have. Because those little numbers, people would be thankful to have those if they could. Not everybody has the resources that say I do in Las Vegas, or the people that support me. And we all start somewhere, and you could get there too, as long as you just keep investing in yourself.
There you have it. 3 reselling tips for Sonny. And going around the room, number one, shout out to everybody in the chat. We appreciate you as always joining us on the chat. I watch and listen to a lot of monologue. I listen to a lot of shows, a lot of podcasts, because I have a lot of time on my hands at night while I'm out working my security gig. So I listen to a lot of podcasts, and I've noticed that at the end of the show, on a lot of these shows, they have something written, to the end. I haven't written. I used to be a heavy writer, pretty good writer at that. I was like, I'm going to start writing ending quotes for the end of the show. Normally we freestyle. This is a freestyle show anyway. We don't write anything down. Nothing is scripted. We go off script all the time, even if it was scripted. So I said I'm going to start writing stuff down, writing ending quotes. So we're going to go around the room. Sonny, as we always do, give us something to sign off on, homie.
Just stay true to you. If it doesn't hurt nobody, you're not hurting nobody else. Legal, moral, and positive. Be happy with it. Really just be happy within yourself. And the more you shine, the more other people are going to look at you and say, I want to be like that. How can I be like that? And you're going to inspire them just by being yourself, being positive.
All
right. Miss Regina, what you got for us, my dear? Looking all bright over there. Shine bright like a diamond.
Like a diamond.
I like that.
I just want to thank everybody so much for all of the love and support. It really means a lot. And I just want to encourage everyone to stay learning something new. Keep challenging yourself. Um, you never know um, where it can take you when you learn something new. So don't be afraid. Don't talk yourself out of new opportunities. And that's all I have.
I like that. Always shining bright. Shine bright on them. What I would like to leave you guys with, number one, as Regina said, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us every single week. No matter the amount of people that's in here, it could be 2, 3, 7, 20, 50, it don't matter. We're just happy that you show up and that you took time out of your day to come. If you really think about it in total, Sonny and Regina, people are taking time out their day to actually sit right here and listen to you talk.
Yeah.
We got significant others that don't want to hear us talk at times. And we got people taking time out of their day. They want to come over here and hang out with us and listen to us talk every single week. So we highly appreciate that. I don't want to take that
very, very much.
For real.
A lot of the comments I get really encouraged me and pushed me forward to not give up on YouTube. You know, I came in and I said, I'm back again. I left before and I had this time that I wasn't on YouTube. I was still part of chats and communities, but I wasn't on there sharing content myself. But getting back, I said, I'm not gonna leave again because people invest in you and they're gonna be there for you. And they want to know that you're gonna be there for them. It's family when you think about it. And when I had my down days, which isn't very often at all, but when I went through what I went through just a month or two ago, like I just felt like giving up, and seeing the comments of not only from the video that I had, the live, but the ones before that for the 2 years that I've been doing this full time was like, how can I do that to these people? You know, give up on them again. And the first time was because of work. That happens. But this time I was like, no, this is for people out there who believe in others. And at the same time, they want people to believe in them too. And it's like we bounce off of each other, we push each other, we lift each other. And it could be a simple comment of a heart emoji. It could be I get you. You know, the comments show you that people see you, and it says a lot. So I try to bring in the comments of people that support me into the videos, not just it's me, you're watching me. I try to really bring everything in so people know that I appreciate them. So
the comments and everything, I think we've said that plenty of times that the comments are the best part of making videos or even our show. You know, our show is so interactive that it makes it great. That's the best part of everything we do. And we hope you enjoy our show that we bring to you every single week, because I know we enjoy bringing it to you. We've said it before and we're going to keep saying it again. We enjoy bringing it to you every single week. I think our show highlights a couple of important things that a lot of people overlook: laughter and community. Right? Without laughter, you just can't make it through the day.
Right.
Right. It puts more stress on you when you don't laugh or smile throughout the day. And hopefully we're able to bring that to you on our show. Our goal has always been on the show to encourage conversation and dialogue. We were talking about communication early in the show, and what we do on this show, we strike up a lot of conversation and dialogue with people, and we bring people together, and we've created a heavy sense of community. Everyone always says we have a great community, and I think we do. No matter how small it is, I think we have a great community, and we truly believe that together we can make a difference and create a more, I guess, open world with just a little thing that we're doing. Even if we affect the 30 people that are in here or the 20 people that are in here, we're making an impact on something. So just believe, no matter what you guys do in life or whatever you're doing, whatever your goal is, it's never too small. If you're impacting one person, you're impacting somebody. And that one person can go impact millions. It may not be you, but you've impacted that one person in a way that they felt like they can go out and do anything in life, or they can go out and kill the rest of the week. And that's why I always say, let's go kill the rest of the week, because this is that pit stop for y'all. This Wednesday is a pit stop, and hopefully it gives you a little bit of energy to keep going through the week. So until next time, keep listening, keep learning, keep striving to be the best version of yourself. Thank you for being part of our community, as we always say, and hopefully we see you guys again next week on the show. It'll be on my channel next week. Shout out to everybody. Let's read these last few comments here. We got Diana said, yes, I look forward to your shows on Wednesday. Thank you, everything, especially your laughter. We appreciate you, as we always will. Vinci Souther said, good night, everyone. Remember, tell your loved ones you love them. I love you, so I love you all. Sonny, thank you for getting me through what I am going through. Go ahead, then. Thank you. Appreciate you. Robert says, good night, everybody. New England said, you're amazing, Sonny. Keep spreading love and light everywhere you go. And my mom says, everyone have a great holiday. Oh, Mom, you've been drinking. But yeah, have a great holiday. I think it's holiday on Monday.
Memorial, right?
Yeah. I thought my mom was sipping on the sauce, man. I didn't know what was
starting
going on.
early.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring, Mom.
For real. Hey, thank you guys again. Love all of you guys. Look forward to seeing y'all next week. Thank you, Sonny, again for joining us, sis. Love you. I will see you next week. Peace and hair grease, y'all. Y'all have a great week.
Good night, everyone.